for most of my life, I never really questioned religion like that. But recently, I started thinking more deeply about it, and the more I thought, the less it made sense to me. So in this video, I want to talk about why I don't believe in God. At least for right now, because like my views could easily change, like with like enough evidence. But like the way I see it right now, I just don't think God exists right now. But in this video, basically, I'm just gonna be going over as to why I don't believe in God right now. And if my family sees this, sorry. Sorry if my voice sounds kind of weird. I'm kind of sick. But the first point we're gonna be going over is just like the first point. It's just a lack of empirical evidence. We have like zero evidence. I wouldn't say we have zero, but we don't have any 100% like definitive proof for God's existence. and like some people, like when I tell some people that, they tell me just have faith. Well, it's not like that. Like I can't just believe in something because someone told me this is true and like this is how I was raised. I just can't, like I can't just believe it. Like I wish it was that easy. I really I wish it was that easy, but I can't just like sit there and just believe something without with a lack of empirical evidence. Like if like such big claims, like there is a God who created me and who loves me and wants to have a relationship with me, like a big claim like that needs to have big evidence. Like, so basically, well, of course, like the three biggest religions in the world, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, they all worship the same God. You know, like the Jewish God. Religion is regional. If there was one all-powerful God who ruled over like the entire earth and created everything, why would he make it so that there are different religions in different parts of the world? It's like the way you're raised most of the time is the way you're gonna die. Like so many people who are born into a religion, most of them, they stay that way for their entire life. So like according to the Christian faith, if you don't believe in God or Jesus, you get sent to hell after you die. So basically, that Christian faith is objectively true to a Christian, but for like, let's say someone born in India who's a Hinduist, like that religion is objectively true to them. So like that's just the way they were raised, and that's just how the cards were dealt to them. Like how would that make sense that they get sent to hell? But because that's how they were raised. Like that's just like, it's because they were born. That doesn't make sense to me either. But the third point I'm gonna be going over is the problem of evil. There is so much disgusting, horrible evilness in the world, as many of you have probably seen after the release of the Epstein files. You know, like we can clearly see that there's a lot of horrible evil in this world. And how could I don't understand how like a good omnibenevolent God who says he truly loves his creation, that he was willing to die for them, like he would just allow that to happen. Like there are thousands of children who die yearly of cancer or something like that, and God just sits back and is like, yeah, I'm gonna let that that makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. And many people would say Satan caused all of that. God created Satan though. But a lot of people would also make the argument of free will. He can't intervene, blah blah blah. But God could still create Lucifer in a way that he wasn't evil. See, you see what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense, like, at all. Another thing, God of the gaps. Like, early humans, like the cavemen and like Neanderthal, they basically they saw things around them and they were like, okay, this makes no sense. Something has to be bigger than me that caused this to happen. And that's where like the earliest religion started, in like Mesopotamia and stuff like that with the cavemen. And like so many of like the need to explain things with God has shrunk like drastically. Like there's a lack of a need for God, if that makes sense. Like there's so many things that humans used to attribute to God doing them that has been scientifically proven to just be natural. Like for weather, early religions said that God caused the weather or caused the sun to come up and down again after night, but so much of that has just been proven to just be false. Another thing is just basic human psychology. Like you and me, I'm fucking terrified of death. Like I'm scared as fuck of death. And so are you. Whether you realize it or not, you are afraid of death. You are petrified of death. Your body naturally will try to fight for you to keep you alive, so it gives you a fear of death. Like the fear of death is evolutionary. Like the earliest humans feared death, and like that fear of death kept them alive. Like away from, like they gave them the instinct to be able to run faster, things like adrenaline, to be able to escape predators and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? And like our fear of death, like we naturally don't want to die, so it would make sense as to why our brain would come up with something that is higher than us that would allow us to live forever, to then in turn like almost eliminate our fear of death, if that makes sense. And then another thing is, like, all religious texts are human made. They're written by humans. Like, and some people would say that it's inspired by God, but like all the person has to do is just say, oh, this was inspired by God. And so many people back then just believed that. I don't know why, but so many people just fucking believe that like all these religious texts were like inspired by God. Is that true for every single one? Because like how you see what I'm saying? Makes no sense. If God exists, like, why isn't the message consistent and obvious to everyone? Like, why wouldn't he show himself to every single human being on the earth? It like in the Old Testament of the Bible, God showed himself in a physical form, or not a physical form, in a spiritual form, but he still directly communicated with his people. Why doesn't he do that anymore? Now, some people would say that he does that through dreams or visions now, but why would he change the way he communicates if God's truly omnipresent, everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once? Then why would his method of communication change over time? Because in order for God to be a God, he would have to exist outside of time and be able to then in turn, like, it would make no sense for him to change. So that's also he was wrathful, like very wrathful and angry in the Old Testament at his people. And but it seems that throughout the Bible, like from the Old Testament to the New Testament, he like changed from being like this this wrathful, angry God, like, to a peaceful, loving God, which makes no sense because God wouldn't change because he's omnipresent. You see what I'm saying? And then there's the size of the universe too. Like, the universe is unimaginably big. We can't fathom the size of the universe. And most religions teach that humans are God's greatest creation, greatest possession. And why create an infinite universe just for us? That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. Like that's kind of like egotistical to think that like God created Earth and humans, and like that's like most of the creation, like that's pretty much all he cares about. That makes no sense. And like a lot of people would use the personal experience argument as to why they have faith, which is fine. Like it's okay to like have a coincidence happen to you and think, oh, God must have done. That's fine. You can have your beliefs. That's okay. I'm not going to attack you for that. But here's the thing though, like personal experience isn't universal. Like something you experience, like we could experience the same thing but view it very differently because of the differences in the way we think. But look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm 14, dog. I was born 14 years ago in 2012, bro. Like, I'm young as fuck. Like, I'm young as shit. Like, I'm so fucking young. I know basically nothing. But that's the thing though, like recognizing that you know nothing is the first true step to true knowledge. Like and so many people never recognize that. But I recognize the fact that I know absolutely nothing. I know nothing about the universe or God. And I'm not claiming absolute certainty. I'm not saying that I know for a fact there is no God. But it just doesn't look to me like there is one. Now, if anyone has anything they'd like to say to me in the comments, go ahead. I'm not going to delete any comments, no matter how hateful they are. Please just be kind and respectful. Don't be hateful. And no comments will be deleted by me. They might be deleted by YouTube because, like, yeah. But just go ahead, share your opinion with me. Like, if I made any contradictions or I said anything that's wrong, go ahead and please politely explain them to me in the comments. And maybe I'll make a part 2 react in the comments. But yeah, man, I love y'all so much, man. Thank you for watching, man. And I'll see you in the next video, man.